Hey guys, Howtoschooler or Jordan here. What's up? Today we're going to talk about the new Dark World expansion for Towerfall Ascension. I'm going to give you my opinions. If you don't know what this game is, I highly recommend it. It's free on PSN a while ago, so if you have a PS4 and got PlayStation Plus, well obviously you can't get it for free anymore, but you should totally pick it up. And it's also on Steam if you want to get it on PC or anything like that. So yeah, the new Dark World expansion came out today, and it basically gave you 5 new levels, 4 of which are levels and 1 being a gauntlet, and then it gave you new skins for all your characters, which are pretty cool, all except for 1, but I'll get into that. First off, I want to talk about the new level design. Now, they add a lot of really cool stuff, and before I start, I want to tell you about Cataclysm. Like, the design for this level just looks aesthetically badass in my opinion. Like look at it. Look at it. You like it? Check it out. It's awesome, right? And it's really dark and creepy, and that's why I love it. And all the new levels have a really weird design. You see, what they basically did was, through the levels, you go, instead of the waves, you have each individual level is the same style, like aesthetically, but they rearrange everything, and you enter a portal after you've cleared one level. And after all these levels, you eventually come to a boss. Now the boss fights, I mean, they're relatively easy except for the last one. Like, look at this motherfucker. You see him? Yeah, that took me a while to beat. And it is kind of easier though, because they do add a continue feature, which, I mean, one of the things I liked about Towerfall is it wasn't an easy game. Like, some of the levels took me upwards to 50, maybe even 100 tries on hardcore. And like, that was one of the things I liked about it. It was just a hard game, and the continue feature is kind of unmotivating. I know you don't have to use it, but they take away the restart option, so you have to exit out and go back in. But it's just there, and it's tempting. I found myself using it a lot more. So that's not something I was really a fan of. But the level design in general is a lot better. They add some new, like, physics to it and new feel for it. Like, on this level, if you're watching, the blocks kind of explode when you hit them certain ways and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool, and they add some new elements to it. And not only that, they also reskinned a lot of the enemies. If you notice, the jelly things have these big eyeballs, and they just look different. They've added some new skins to it to kind of go with the vibe of it. And I'm pretty sure they added some new enemies. I couldn't remember these pufferfish thingies. I honestly couldn't remember if they were new or not, but I felt like they were. And there are some other new ones too. And they also add some new items, like they have these prism arrows. Honestly, they feel a little bit pointless, just because, I mean, I get it if you're like playing with your buddies or something, they're useful. But if you shoot the normal enemies with them, it doesn't do anything unless you shoot another one of the NPC archers. And even that just basically traps them in a prison and gives you time to get ready to kill them. Like, it doesn't actually kill them, which I thought was a little bit pointless. The trigger arrows are actually pretty cool. I mean, they're satisfying when you're really good with them, but otherwise it's just kind of like, oh, yeah. Like, basically you shoot them and then you press the button a second time to make it explode at some latter point, which I thought was really cool, and, you know, it was fun to mess around with. And also, the new character skins, let's talk about that now. They were pretty cool in general. Like, the prancing puppet one was actually pretty hysterical, because when you click on him, it shows him in his footy pajamas and he's just showing you his ass, which I thought that was pretty hysterical. The one that I don't like, however, is now, I don't want to get hate about this. I've already been asked to make a video on feminism, and I don't want to, just because, honestly, I feel like my opinion on that is not something I need to share. The skin is based on Anita Sarkeesian. She's a feminist icon in gaming. I get they kind of wanted to pay tribute to her, but honestly, I didn't really see the point. And I'm not going to go into feminism, because I know the glass ceiling is a big thing, but we're not here to talk about feminism. We're here to talk about Towerfall. Yeah, so the new skins in general are pretty cool. They actually, a lot of the female skins, a lot of the female characters they had before would have male skins or male-ish skins, like the Blind Prince and like the pirate one. I can't quite remember its name. And so it's really cool. And also the old guy, like the Forgotten Master, they have a young version of him. That's really cool. And so they also added this legendary mode with it. And I have to tell you, legendary, like the expansion is relatively easy. I honestly think they did this because they want you to be able to play all the levels. They don't want you to pay $10 and then be stuck and be like, oh, fuck Towerfall, like I shouldn't have gotten this game. But legendary mode kind of compensates for that. If you want to shit your pants in fear because there are like 50 enemies on the screen, maybe not quite literally, but a fuck ton of enemies on the screen, legendary mode is for you. And they also limit the amount of continues, which I really liked, because frankly, it's pretty fucking impossible. Like the bosses alone would take me more than 5 continues on legendary mode. Maybe if I brushed up on it, like I'm not even gonna lie, it's fucking hard. So I am glad that they added that. All in all, I think it was a really good expansion. I liked the level design. I liked some of the new things they did with it. They also made the respawn so you the animation's a little different. You respawn like right where you died. You can still kind of kill the enemies when you respawn, like with the explosion, but a lot of the times it'll automatically trigger it for you. So all in all, I liked this expansion. However, there was a launch issue with it where it wouldn't work right away because PSN released it early before a patch was out. So that kind of took it down a little because I was trying frantically to figure out how to use it. But all in all, I thought this was a good add-on. I think if you're a pretty die-hard Towerfall fan, I recommend picking it up. It's only $10. If you're more of a casual fan, you just like playing with your buddies, I mean, I'd still pick it up. It just all depends how much you liked the game. If you liked the game, you'll like the add-on. Just kind of, I don't know, be patient with it. Don't use the continues. It just kind of ruins the fun. Yeah, so all in all, I think I'd give it maybe a 7. I'm pretty harsh with my ratings, so 6.5 or a 7. Probably a 7. I highly recommend picking it up. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it anytime, like, comment, subscribe. You know, check out my giveaway, stuff like that. And that's all for today. Keep on keeping on. Peace.